How y'all feeling? How y'all living? AC Lucky back with another reaction video. Today reaction video, we finna react to 8 phases of a mushroom trip. To me, I ain't gonna lie, I did mushrooms a couple times, but I ain't do like the real experience. I did the little bar ones, like it's not really good. You know what I'm saying? My first time I had a bad experience. My first time doing it. I cried. Cause that shit had your mind thinking. That shit really had your mind really thinking when you take them bitches. No bullshit. But we ain't finna waste no time. We finna get straight to the reaction video. If this is y'all first time seeing me on y'all recommended pages and anything like that, hit that subscribe button and like, comment, and tell a friend,
Digging into your subconscious and pulling out something you didn't know was in you. There's many phases one passes through during a mushroom trip. With imminent legalization, the people want to know what to expect. I've ripped mush a good handful of times myself, so I feel truly the most qualified to teach you the 8 phases of a mushroom trip. Starting with, eating the mushroom itself is like a rite of passage into the trip. You have to get through the dry crunchiness and probably gagging a
See, I don't know nothing about that. I don't even know about the little candy bar.
There are
if y'all know, y'all
to
know.
make it less gross, but I've embraced the misery as part of the experience, and you should too. I like to create a dramatic aroma around this phase, and I think about how I won't be coming out of this the same man. You'll probably get pretty queasy and sick in your belly after 15 minutes, have to sit down.
You get nauseous.
Anticipation will build in your head because no one is ever truly prepared for what's to come. When the effects of mushrooms first start to settle in, I always have to ask myself, wait a minute, did I take too much of this? And that's kind of a freaky thought. The queasiness in your stomach seems to get a little more noticeable, and the world starts to feel different. You're slowly going up the roller coaster right before the drop.
Nah, for real. When you first, like, it's like you gonna take a half, right? You want to eat it, you can like, bro, I don't feel shit. It's like taking an edible. It's like you don't feel nothing. Like you just gonna be like, bro, this shit weak as hell. This shit don't even work. You fuck around and take the whole thing. Now you rethinking your whole life. You thinking about shit that's like happened years ago. Like you think about hella shit all at once, bro. And you start to think like, damn, I'm really a human being.
The click of the gears. This is usually not the greatest part of the process, but I think that's just because your stomach doesn't like what it's being fed all too much. Just know what comes next is better than this. The euphoria hits, and at this point, the world around you starts to change. Everything feels good, and the fact that you went through that slightly uncomfortable come-up phase makes it all the more rewarding. The did I take too much thoughts turn into, I don't know how I was afraid of this, I honestly could have taken more of this stuff thoughts. If you focus all of your attention on one point, you can see it starts to slightly move. And if you took enough, things will start to teleport. I remember one time when I was in this phase, I was watching a cat walk around, but the cat kept being one place and then the next in an instant. Common objects start to feel more significant. That cat I was watching, that's God now, because I say he is, and he's just so cute. Doesn't he deserve to be God? At some point, you'll have to go to the bathroom. You walk in, do your business.
I might gotta try this again. I might gotta try this again on
When
camera.
this moment happens, you
This
find
shit made me
yourself
wanna
in the
do it.
fourth of a branching storyline, and you've got to choose the correct dialogue options to get towards the good ending or the bad ending. You stare at your face, but you don't look the same. This is either scary, which leads to bad ending, or funny, which leads to good ending. The environment you're in and the people you're around make the difference here, so you better have chosen wisely, little one. Either way, you'll most likely get into some kind of deep thought about yourself and what you even are. Remember how before everything started to feel significant? Now it's the opposite of that. The relations you make with the things break apart and you see things for merely what they are. Just
Swear to God.
objects. Think about a couch.
Swear to God.
It's comfy, you sit on it, you have good relations to this thing your mind has created through all of the positive experiences you've had with couches in the past. But now, those are gone. You see the couch as merely an object with a shape and nothing more. You start to see yourself this way too. You see the true meaningless reality of yourself as all the ideas of who and what you are break down, and all that's left is a monkey that will live and die. This is
what he trying to say?
thing that happened at first, but working through it will lead to one of the greatest revelations of your life. Hopefully. You've gotten pretty deep into your mind and are probably trying to scrape around for some kind of meaning you can find, but there's nothing. Then you come to realize, hey, there's nothing. Once you realize all of this thought is as meaningless as you are, you're forced into the present and realize that experiencing now is pretty fun, and there's no real reason to think about this any further because it just gives you needless pain. With this knowledge you've just experienced, you learn to mute the nonsense and focus on good things that are fun and make you happy. You just have fun. Whatever you want to do, you do it. But this time, it feels like there's been a weight lifted off of your body. You're still pretty high from being on drugs, but instead of existential dread looming over you, you get to enjoy being high because you conquered that existential dread.
Music,
Yummy
when you
food,
burn off my
playing
shoes.
fun video games, whatever you do, you'll be
10 out of 10, I
so
recommend.
experiencing the current moment. It'll all feel so new to you.
It's like the
you go
music
high
talking to
because
you.
of the drugs. But after those drugs wear off, you still feel that excitement. The high becomes real. You feel like you gained something meaningful from the mushrooms and worked through something that gives this feeling of being born again. The world just got a fresh restart, and you want to take it by the neck and make it your bitch. You're not messing around anymore, big guy. And in my experience, this excitement for taking on life's challenges lasts for months beyond the mushroom trip. Not nearly as strong as in the current moment of coming off of the trip, but enough it's a noticeably new perspective on life. But eventually, throughout the coming months of life, you'll see yourself coming back into your human nature, rebuilding all of those relations you broke down during the trip and settling back into your ego. When that happens, it's time for another mushroom trip. Okay, that's the video. Subscribe. Bye.
No, my thing about mushrooms, bro, is like I went to like the bars. I guess that kind of like a mushroom, like a little candy bar, but that shit had you really thinking, bro. Like you can't write yet. Like if I tried to write, I was writing sloppy, bro. When I was listening to music, it's like the music was talking to me, bro. I never took much. I did. One time I took mushrooms, I was bowling. I was fucking them up in bowling, bro. Real shit, bro. It's like you come nice at shit. Like it's like your confidence go from here to here. It's like you know it's like you the best. You feel me? But like I recommend y'all like take mushrooms by yourself, cause like you take mushrooms around other people, you want to see their true intentions. Then that shit won't really throw your head off. Real shit. That was any rest video. Make you like, you know, signing out.